Good day friends. Today we are going to look at prokaryotic bacterial anatomy, which is a very important topic for microbiology beginners. Bacterial anatomy refers to all the anatomical structures of a prokaryotic bacterial cell. We can divide the anatomy into two structures external to the cell wall, which will include the capsule, slime, S layer, pili or the fimbriae, flagella, the cell wall, and also the structures which is internal to the cell wall, that is the cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, mesosomes, all the intracytoplasmic inclusion bodies, and of course the nucleoid. So this is a typical ultrastructure of a prokaryotic bacterial cell. You can look at the capsule, which is external to the cell wall, and all the other structures such as the flagella, the pili, and then you can see the green color cell wall. Interior to the green color cell wall, we have the cell membrane. The cell membrane will enclose the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm in the center, it contains the nucleoid, and it also contains the ribosomes, which is distributed throughout the cytoplasm. So capsules are actually viscous material which is secreted by the bacteria, and it gets deposited outside the cell wall. Capsules can be of two types based upon the size. Microcapsules, which is less than 20 nanometer, can be observed using an electron microscope, and macrocapsules which are greater than 20 nanometer, which can be observed by using a light microscope. And these capsules are stained by using negative staining technique or by positive staining techniques. Capsules are usually made up of polysaccharides, but they can be made up of other components also, such as polypeptides. The main functions of these capsules is it inhibits phagocytosis, which acts as a virulence factor. It also prevents desiccation, and so because the organism contains a lot of water necessary for its growth, and it also excludes the bacterial viruses or the bacteriophages and other toxic detergents which are actually harmful for the bacteria. Slime layer are different from capsule. They are loose, demarcated secretions. They are usually produced by gliding bacteria, which actually helps in their motility. Glycocalyx is an organized network of polysaccharides extending from the bacterial surface, which is present above the capsule and the slime layer, and it also helps in attachment to solid surfaces. S layer is actually a regularly arranged structured layer present in some gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria and is made up of protein and glycoprotein. The functions of all these structures are usually it protects the cell against any pH, ion fluctuations, osmotic pressure, enzymes, and any fungus or virus, example Delovibrio. It also provides rigidity and shape to the cell. It promotes adhesion to different surfaces, and it also protects against complement and phagocytosis. So this is a typical drawing of the prokaryotic organism. You can see the inclusions, intracytoplasmic inclusions, the mesosome, the ribosomes, the cytoplasm, the nucleoid, and this is a negative staining picture of capsule. Pili of fimbriae. So many gram-negative bacteria carry short hair-like appendages, which is found in both motile and non-motile cells. These are much shorter and thicker than flagella, and it made up of protein subunits called as pilin, and they can be observed only by using an electron microscope. The main function is attachment, and there is a pili which is called as a sex pili, which is coded by F plasmids. It is necessary for formation of conjugation tube during gene transfer.